into Scott's, which became David Jones. I was only there for about 12 months. Then I went to Gow's at Hamilton. That was like a small department store in those days, which I really enjoyed, and that's where I started window dressing. I was worked in just as a salesperson, really, and I was standing there watching a girl who'd done the windows in those days. And I said, gee, if I was doing that, I'd put that there and I'd do this and do that. And the manager was standing behind me, which I didn't know. He said, okay, Terry, you get in and do it. Anyway, that's how it all started. I just started dressing the windows at Gow's. And then chap rang me from the store and asked me if I was interested in going there to work. And that was my desire, to get to the store. That's where I wanted to go. I said yes. That was when I was 17. And I went in and I was there till I was 40. I left just before it closed, about 6 months before it closed. It was just something that I loved, and I thought that's where I want to work. Yeah. Mainly fashion openings was a big thing in those days, going back that far. They used to be very special and very sparse. Like a lot of the windows were just full of stuff, but they only used to have a few things in it. And expensive they were in those days too, like beautiful fashion. And that really caught my eye. Because it took a while to keep rotating along the front, and into the Lara Hall it was 20. Christmas windows were nearly 6 months in planning.
So where do you think that creativity came from? Was there anyone in your family?
Yeah, I think Mum. She was artistic and liked things right. And she used to always enter into the, in Dungog, in the bazaars, they used to call them up there, and do all the flowers and things like that. Inspirations from cards, magazines. There's just heaps of things that spark an idea, and then it would grow a bit, you know. I was having lunch one day at a hotel, actually, and the jukebox was playing, and I liked the design on the jukebox. I said to the boys, that'd make a good fashion opening. It was sort of skylines, and that's what we did. I mean, it looked good. So ideas come from everywhere, really. One of the managers, the promotional managers, said to me, Terry, I'd like you to put on a staff review. So we started. I didn't have a few sleepless nights at first. I didn't know it was all going to work out, but it did work. No, a fabulous show. I don't mean to Scott, but the staff loved them, and the audience did, and the costume, I didn't love the costume. We had the youth display department, which was fabulous. And I went to the general manager and I said, can I take stuff home to work on, the costume? He said, by all means, Terry. Yeah, which I did. Because you didn't have time at work to do a lot of it, you know what I mean? I'd say. It was planned probably a couple of months ahead in a drawing, so we'd know what we're going to do. She was a ticket writer, a terrific artist, and I'd sit with her and say, I want to do this, I want to do that. And she'd just put it all on the paper for me. And then I'd say, right, that's what we're going to do, you know. Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, The Wizard of Oz, Hansel and Gretel, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Sleeping Beauty, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Puss in Boots, and Fantasyland. Now this one here, that was Goldilocks and the Three Bears. That's in the actual window. That's our daughter for the kids. And I was Baby Bear when we had that particular display going, and she hated me. I was so excited to run up to her. I thought she loved me, and she screamed. That's my son.
Justin.
Yeah, he was the store model when he was a boy, about 4, I'd say. But he was in that many ads, paper ads, TV ads. He was just a perfect model, he was. He was a real little show pony, and I asked if I could put these windows, like space windows in, about the moon. Then people going to the moon. He said, he thought for a while and said, no, Terry, no. But I want you to have it ready. And the minute they land, I want them to go in. And that's what we've done. And that was great. Yeah, it worked out good. And they looked good too. That was a promotion, High on Hot Pink, it was called. And we come second in the world with this promotion. And at that time drugs were sort of a bit on the scene, you know what I mean, and high means drugs. And we were doing hot pink, which I thought was a great colour at the time. It was a very in colour. And I said, what's that about high on hot pink? It all sort of on. And they all went, yeah, that sounds good. So that's how it happened, yeah. I used to get a lot of feedback. People say, weren't you the chap that used to work at the store? And I say, yeah. Oh, they were beautiful. No, I say, oh, they were beautiful windows. So I loved my work. I really loved it. And the staff, and really my staff plus the store staff, it was just like a big family. It was a pleasure to go to